Rushmore Business School was founded in 2002 because the government of Mauritius had requested the private sector to invest into higher education due to a lack of seats at public universities. So Rushmore started with a program called the Executive MBA and worked with the British University in order to produce some MBA graduates. When we started in 2002, there was no regulation in Mauritius. In fact, the regulators came about in 2003. So Rushmore is probably one of the pioneers of schools that started higher education in Mauritius in the private sector. The business model that Rushmore uses is that we offer courses from British universities in Mauritius to provide access to students who otherwise would not be able to study at a British university. So from 2002, we have diversified our portfolio of courses, and we now have about 50 programs that Rushmore offers. These 50 programs are divided into 5 schools: the School of Business Studies, School of Hospitality and Tourism, the School of Built Environment and Engineering, the School of Health and Social Sciences, and the School of Banking and Finance. We offer the courses either on a part-time or a full-time basis. Full-time for school leavers who want to do an undergraduate degree, and part-time for people who are already working, who either want to do an undergraduate degree or a postgraduate degree. Now, Rushmore's history is based mainly on having a very strong British culture. All our courses are awarded by British universities. We currently work with a number of British partners, among which are Leeds Beckett University from the United Kingdom, Staffordshire University, Salford University, and St Mary's University in London. From those 4 universities, we run both undergraduate and postgraduate courses. We also work with a number of professional bodies in the UK. Rushmore's philosophy, ever since it was founded, is to be able to offer British quality education at an affordable cost. The fees that we charge in Mauritius are approximately about 1/10 of what students would pay in the UK. And on top of that, if they go to the UK, they will have to add the cost of accommodation and board and lodging. So therefore, if you look at the fees that are being charged by Rushmore, it's one of the most affordable schools where you can obtain British education and quality British education. Students will be able to follow the same course, have the same materials, have the same assessments, and be able to achieve the same award that they would have obtained in the United Kingdom. Rushmore produces graduates which are employable on the local market and international market. We work very closely with employers and industry to ensure that the courses that we offer are in demand by employers. It is very important for students to choose carefully the field of study that they want to follow with the view to obtain a job after they graduate. There's no point following a course just for the sake of getting a qualification. So at Rushmore, the courses that we offer are actually in tune with what the market demands. We also offer career guidance to students before they join the course. We sit with them and we talk to the parents as well, and we make sure that students get exactly the course that they will be able to do and to be able to get a job on the job market. So Rushmore's objective is to ensure that students get access to higher education, which is really important in today's world to be able to get a good job. We offer quality British education, which is not only for Mauritian employers, which is also acceptable internationally, so that students can find a job anywhere in the world. For the last 2 years, Rushmore has started attracting students from Southern and Eastern Africa and the Indian Ocean region. We are also attracting students from India. The purpose of attracting those students from these particular countries are to develop Mauritius into a knowledge hub. The government of Mauritius is investing massively into making Mauritius a hub for higher education. And Rushmore is a major player in achieving this objective. So in the years to come, we expect to attract more and more students from around the region, but also internationally. Rushmore also operates a semester abroad program where we receive students from Europe, countries like France, Germany, the Czech Republic, Scandinavian countries, where they spend 1 semester in Mauritius at Rushmore and obtain 30 ECTS credits, which they can transfer to their own program at their own university. It is a small island situated in the Indian Ocean, but it is strategically located between India, Africa, and China. So Mauritius can act as a hub for countries like China, Africa, and India to attract students to Mauritius. Although Mauritius has 1.2 million population, we have the right infrastructure and we have the right education system to be able to provide quality education on the island. And Rushmore's objective is to provide this type of education. At Rushmore, we put a lot of emphasis on teaching and learning. We expect students to learn not only the academic side of their curriculum, but we also want them to develop into good citizens and good employees when they start their jobs. In that sense, we have very highly qualified lecturers, some of whom are recruited locally, but some of whom we fly in from our respective academic partners. Our classes are small group classes where there is a lot of interaction between students and lecturers. We use a lot of case studies, a lot of presentations. Students are encouraged to develop their interpersonal skills, and there is a very collegial atmosphere at the school to ensure that this happens. We started as a business school with about 100 students and has grown and is now a fully fledged business school with about 700 students, of which 10% are overseas students. We have now entered into our second phase of strategic development, whereby we have built our own campus with the state-of-the-art infrastructure and facilities and the latest technology. Students have access to a virtual learning environment, and I believe personally that technology is the way to the future. So at Rushmore, students will have access to online facilities for materials, for learning, for assessment, for study skills, and to ensure that they have state-of-the-art education. Having studied in the UK myself, and having done my undergraduate, postgraduate, and PhD at a British university, I strongly believe that British education is still the best. And one of the reasons for coming back to Mauritius is to be able to share this knowledge and to give access to students in Mauritius to British education, which otherwise they would not have been able to. I personally believe that the key to success is through education. And it is one of the reasons why our motto at Rushmore is re-engineering your future.